Okay, everybody, so your new learning today is, your learning objective is I can measure time in minutes. Okay, so last week you were measuring things that you were doing in seconds, but today we're going to think about things that take us a little bit longer, and we're going to start timing ourselves, doing things in our day that we can do in minutes, okay? And then we're going to draw, just like we did a nice timetable, put all of this together and keep a record of our measuring of time. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm starting to set myself up with a little timetable here. Okay, so as you can see over here, I've got task, and I'm going to write the task that I do down this side. Then over here, I've got time in minutes, and then I'll write the time in minutes this side. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so to remind ourselves, I've just Googled stopwatch, and then it comes up with the stopwatch that we were using last week. Again, like I said, now for this one, I would not try and count. For seconds, it was fine to try and count it, but for minutes, you're going to spend a long time counting, because as we know, it's a much longer amount of time. So I would use a timer on a phone if you have access to one, on your tablet or on your computer. It might be that you look at a clock and get an adult to help you count the seconds there, or it might be that you can use a timer. Okay, so we've got our stopwatch. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to go for a walk, and then I'm going to show you how long it took. Okay, ready? Start, let's go. Okay guys, I just went for a lovely relaxing walk. That was wonderful. And it took me, by the time I came back and clicked stop and just sat down just now, it was 33 that's for minutes, so 33 minutes and 54 seconds. So I'm now gonna go and write that on my chart, okay? Okay guys, so under task, the task that I was doing, I went for a walk, and the time it took was 33. I'm putting M there, which I've got there for minutes, but it did also take me 54. I'm gonna put an S there for seconds, and at the top, I'm just gonna put S with a dash and write seconds as my key, so that people know what I mean by that. So my walk took 33 minutes and 54 seconds. Now I just went out on my walk and left this running and rolling, and then remembered to come back and check the timer, okay? Because I don't want to be out for my walk counting the whole time. I'm just going to make sure that there's a stopwatch counting and measuring the time for me. But the important thing today is that you guys are recording and that you are measuring time, okay? And now on to my next activity. Okay guys, so I did click the reset there button, as I don't want to be adding any more time onto my last walking activity. I want to measure this time from 0 seconds and minutes, and to see how long it actually takes me, okay? So now I'm going to go and play a song on the keyboard. So let's click start. Okay guys, that was some good practice on the piano, and that did take 21 minutes and 47 seconds. So I'm going to write that down. I definitely need more practice on the keyboard. We will be using them in school. Once you get to older years, you will actually get to have a go. You'll have seen them in the hall being used and during some performances. You guys will get to use them as well. I learned a little bit in primary school, and you guys will too. Okay, so now it's time for me to log this. So keyboard, and that took me 21 minutes and 47 seconds. Okay, so that is what I would like you guys to do for me today. You are going to measure time in minutes, but remembering, because you're measuring in minutes, it might not always be to a whole minute. How many seconds are there in a minute, guys? Who remembers? It is 60. There are 60 seconds in a minute. So this is what I would like you guys to do today, okay? Do it however you like. Please share it with us, but I'm really looking forward to see what you guys have been up to. I would suggest doing about 3 activities in your day and timing them. It could even be things such as eating your breakfast. It might be watching a television show. It might be dancing to a song. All of these wonderful things that it could be. But yeah, just let me know, and good luck.